Hello everyone, my name's Untogether. Welcome back to this playthrough of Civilization 4 as the ill-fated Inca who are really getting themselves, myself, smushed. Basically, we're not going to win. That's pretty much what I can tell you at this stage. There is nothing left open to us that is going to help us to win. As you can see by the scores down here at the bottom right. Yeah, we're up above a couple of people. We're at war with our closest neighbour, who the Romans helpfully just signed a peace treaty with. They are up here. The Romans have taken a couple of their cities, and then they ceased war with them. They have a massive sprawling metropolis up here. They have this here as well. Really, our goal is going to be to end. Most cultured, we're third cultured among the Romans. Saladin is unsurprising. He's leaps and bounds ahead of everybody else. They're quite happy with us. The Romans are happy with us. The Greeks are okay. And yeah, we are at war with them.
I fooled you. I fooled you. I got pig iron. I got pig iron. I got all pig iron.
Pig iron indeed. Good for you. So combustion, transport and destroyer leads to flight and plastics. They're already sending fighter planes over our side. So realistically, like I say, what we're going to try and do here, as far as I'm concerned from this point, if we can stay alive until the end game, if we can not get completely overrun by then, I will be relatively, well, I won't be happy because we lost, and we shouldn't have lost. Even we didn't have a fantastic starting position, but even with that, given that I'm a player, oh my god, they've got helicopters. See how far behind we are in science. Gunships, artillery, SAM artillery, oh my word. So yeah, we could have a real issue here. They have a destroyer and two transports coming down there. There's not much I can do about that. There's obviously going to be ground troops to try and take. And look, I'm sitting here with musketmen, pikemen and archers. So I'm afraid, folks, our only hope might be, yeah, grenadiers against helicopters probably isn't going to go fantastically well. I don't think they're going to go for peace. Wow, he actually managed to defeat a modern infantry. I don't think they're going to go for peace. They have us completely outgunned. And so we're not doing very well here at all. So let's build something useless that they can't really use. Well, we'll stick an aqueduct in there. City defence for you, and we will fortify you in. City defence for you, and you need to heal. And they're busily destroying all of our improvements around this area for some reason. I don't know why, because they're probably going to take this city in the next couple of turns. We have 57 turns remaining. The only hope is that they don't know that these are out here. And perhaps these can stay if I lose all of these. Let's plough through these turns and we'll see what happens. Throwing grenades. It's a long throw for a grenade, I've got to say. Might be if they take one city, we might be able to do something with peace. I very much doubt it though. Let's have a look at our diplomatic. Let's stop this fighting and declare peace. Okay. What is the price for peace? They want Tiwanaku, but that only gives us a 10-turn treaty. And to give up this city, they're going to take this city anyway. We know that now. let's take that offer. Okay. Let's see if we can trade them anything else. So I can offer them... Let's offer them corn. 7 gold per turn. Yeah, that's fine. Because that might bring them up a long-term trade. Because at the moment, they're cautious towards us. And we'll see what happens with that. So these are all my guys. Let's stick you back here. Let's pop you into our other cities here. That was items from the previous turn are still coming up there. Let's get these guys set into cities. What is this? My ironclad, which I can't. Let's gift him to Rome then, since I can't. They obviously had one in there, then they've moved it for some reason over to there rather than putting it into one of my cities, which seems a bit of an odd thing to do. So let's fortify these guys. Let's rest those. 55 turns to go. Let's see if we can do this. Let's give you city defense and get you healed. Everybody else in the world is birthing great people and they're building spaceship parts. In fact, to survive to the end, if Saladin could finish his spaceship, that would see us through to the end game and we would win. Well, we wouldn't win, we'd lose. But we would win in the terms that we weren't going to get wiped out. 54, 53 to go. They have that aqueduct, which didn't help them any. Walls aren't going to do us any good at this stage of the game. A heroic epic. Why not? Alexander has declared war on Mansa Musa. Now that is no bad thing. That might take the pressure off us if the Greeks go to war with them. Fortunately, the Greeks are all the way over this side of the map. They're all the way over here. So for them to get over to here could prove to be a bit tricky. But we will see. 51 turns remaining as we count down. They have themselves a forge. Yes, a workboat, because we have fish and all sorts here. 50 turns. 50 and counting.
Everything in life is somewhere else, and you get there in a car.
Absolutely. Obsoletes the well, we can build a well. Leads to flight and plastics. Now, I just saw that Timbuktu was captured by the Greeks. And this is excellent. Let's go electricity here. So, Timbuktu, wow, was this huge city up here. So the capital, Aniani, has been captured as well by the Greeks. So they are being absolutely shredded by the Greeks at this point. And the Greeks at this point, they're alright for this. They're not massively on our side, but they're not massively against us either. So we're not doing too bad. We are the backward idiot kid. There's obviously a fight going on here. 47 turns we're down to now. And basically whatever people want from us, we have to give them to them. So we have a great artist who can create a great work. I'm tempted to put that great work in here, since we're encroaching on their borders all the time. So let's do that. That did expand their borders, but not by a massive amount. But that is another great artist. That's another 4,000 culture, which will help us. Deal Council, Peace Treaty. So we have constructed the heroic epic down there. Might be the cancel because it might all now be owned by the Greeks. Let's see what happens. Let's build them a jail. Gal has been captured by the Greeks, which was here. They still have this Tiwanaku. Perhaps that was our 10 turns. But we're not at war, but you can see now how massively he's suddenly dropped. As the Greeks are riding absolutely roughshod all over him. So you can see how underpowered we were, given that that empire, which has just been absolutely destroyed by the Greeks, was absolutely destroying us. So there's still a fight going on here. But we can see, oops, at least I did for a minute there, that there was a bunch of units sitting up there. So we have a workboat here. They could do another one. It wouldn't hurt. Or, oh, these things are going to take so long. A Hindu temple. I mean, again, you know, what difference do any of these things make at this stage of the game? Then none of them going to assist us. Let's have a factory for you. So your workboat can take on this fish. And like I say, if we can just keep these... The Greek are plotting against us. Let's destroy them together. Yeah. Why no? We can't afford a war right now. Farewell. And the Greeks are our friends. Because they're smushing you, basically. So what I might do, since obviously the Greeks are now soon going to be our closest neighbours as soon as they take over the rest of the Milanese people. Let's get a factory for you. I wonder if we can have a chat with Alexander. You've wisely chosen your civics, open borders. They're not too bad, they're curious. Let's see, can we offer them anything? We can offer them communism. Let's give it as a gift. And they're now pleased. Years of peace have strengthened our relations. That's excellent. Our trade relations have been fair and forthright. Yeah, we're just giving you stuff. So that's good. If we can keep them sweet, we have a decent chance. A decent chance of living to the end of the game. And then, while I certainly won't have won, I'll have a few million people on my side who won't all be dead because of me. 37 remaining. One fighter and one infantry, that's all they have defending that city. That can't be much longer until that's going to go.
We will make electricity so cheap that only the rich will burn candles.
And he was right, funnily enough. He was correct in that. Refrigeration. Not much use there. Let's go artillery, not that we're ever going to build any or use any. 35 to go. So the Romans are starting to rebuild a little bit around here now. So with all the Milanese culture dropping back, there's now actually unclaimed land in the middle here. That's uranium sitting in there. I wouldn't mind sending a unit over there just to see what's going on. Please join us by adopting representation. Yeah, sure. Why not? I'm glad you're pleased. We have open borders with you as well, which is nice. No, forget that. Just need to build research here. A defensive pact with Saladin, the strongest person in the game. Sure. Farewell. So the Greeks want to declare war against the Milanese. If I do this, that brings Saladin in on this war. Alexander will absolutely smash them. And it does keep them on our side. The Greeks, that is. Yep. Let's do that. Farewell. I'm not going to offer any offensive units. or anything to this war. We're going to sit back and defend. Because literally they've just built a barracks over here. So what am I actually going to do in this war? Absolutely, literally nothing. Why are they not built? Well, they've got nothing over there. 80 turns, it's not going to be built. 30 turns to go. So their fighters now coming in to this side. They have a machine gun. Build a cannon, or let's build an infantry. Let's give them a first strike and let's dig them in. I mean, these have just built a market. Yeah, an observatory. Theatre for some culture, sure, why not? 29 turns. So we're going to churn out the military units over here. Not, again, that they're really going to stand up to anything. So Caesar has now declared war on Mansa Musa, as well as the Greeks. So that's going to be pretty much the end for him now. Now Mansa Musa's made peace with Alexander. That's great. There's a delicate balance here, folks, of just trying to not die. 25 turns to go, and honestly, we've done better than I thought we would. Machine guns, good. City defence. You can go and join them. 24 turns.
Artillery adds dignity to what would otherwise be a vulgar brawl.
Yeah, I'm not sure he quite understood what was going on there. Sam infantry, gunship IMCBM, marine, tank and battleship. That will do us. Let's dig you in. Volata has been captured by the Romans. I'm not entirely sure where that was. An artillery piece there. Oh, that's up there. See, they have tanks now as well. Good. The Romans are encroaching. If they can take this as well, that will be perfect for us. They have a theatre now over there. I hope they won't finish that before the game ends. So again, all of these things, they're mostly material here. Let's build them some temples. Everybody loves temples. Let's build them a Colosseum. We might as well try and make folk happy. Just a first strike here. So Tiwanaku has been captured by the Romans. Perfect. It should pretty much end Mansa Musa's reign of terror. That massively expands our influence here with the great works that we have in these two places. He's encroaching on here, but then we have an open borders pact with him. And so they're moving up here into the rest and back into their lands. And I think, assuming that they don't turn on us in the last 2 seconds, we might actually be okay. Let's have a globe theatre there, so we can get that done. 16 turns remain. Saladin's busily building spaceship parts, but I don't know if they... Please vote for UN election. Secretary General can propose UN resolutions. You have 75 votes. Saladin or Alexander? Vote for Saladin since we have a mutual defence pact at the moment, and since the Romans turned their backs on us. The Japanese want open borders? Yeah, sure, why not? Yes, you're not a very nice man, are you? Saladin. Okay. most of us voted for Saladin. 1 abstention, and Samusa have 5 votes now. We have 75. Shows what you get for going to war with us. Not that we did anything about it, obviously, but it shows what you get. So I can take some small satisfaction from that, even though it is hollow and pointless at best. Coal plants, they're all really sick in there anyway, so about a dry dock. Might as well make everyone really sick before the end of the game. These guys are unhappy as well as everything else. What can we do? They want open borders? Sure, why not? Farewell, it makes no difference. UN Resolution 743, Global Civic Emancipation. Yeah. Anything with the word emancipation in it is usually a good idea, let's be honest with you. Something needs to be emancipated. Succeeds. With everybody in the world voted for it. Well, that's a good thing. 10 turns remain. We are certainly going to make it here. We're just clicking to the end. Most cultured. We're now down to 4th. We have just built the Globe Theatre. They can have a bunker. Not that anybody's going to attack us now. Alexander declared war on the Japanese.
There is one rule for the industrialist, and that is, make the best quality of goods possible at the lowest cost possible, paying the highest wages possible.
Yep, this is true. We can now build tanks and marines and battleships as well. Not that we're going to be able to build any of those things, any one of those things before the game ends. 8 turns remain. So what do we have over here? A couple of sources of aluminium, not aluminum, aluminium. Over on our island, which is a nice thing to have. But the only thing we can actually finish there is walls before the time runs out. Have a coal plant, sure, why not? Open markets, trade routes with all foreign cities. Yep, we love trade. Everyone loves trade. So did we see aluminium up here somewhere? Was that what was going on earlier? I don't see it over here. Oh, maybe it's here. Yeah, aluminium there. One there as well? No. Don't know. Anyway. It's immaterial now. 6 turns remain. We pass the trade route. They have a Taoist temple now. Again, anything that we choose here is not going to be finished before the game is over. 5 turns. Like I say, we're just counting down now to this absolute mess. This mess of a game. No, can't turn our back on the Greeks. Sorry, because they're much bigger than us and they will smush us. Have a bunker. Free religion. Global civic. And that's a more tricky one. Because I do have a state religion. Again, it's far too far in the game. But let's vote yes. Satsuma, captured by the Greeks. So the Japanese, we're going to finish 4th here. We probably didn't even deserve to do that, to be honest with you. That succeeds. Everybody in the world voted yes for that. 2 turns to go.
It has been said that democracy is the worst form of government, except all the others that have been tried.
And there we are. We need to choose one more again. Doesn't matter. We'll just choose whatever's on top. Doesn't matter what we choose there as well. Last turn until the end game. And Saladin wins on time. 4,189 points for his empire. 2158. Okay, we didn't start in the greatest of spots, but I really, really should have been able to do better with what we had there. There were some pretty poor decisions made early on. We didn't get out quick enough. I didn't focus my cities early enough, even if at all. And we just got completely left behind in terms of science and everything else. And in the end we did quite well. Well, not quite well, we did okay just to be able to finish the game. and to finish 4th is actually quite remarkable. So yeah, so there we go. So that was a huge fail of Civ 4. So hope you enjoyed that, folks. I'm not sure enjoy is the right word for the suffering that I had to go through to get here. But mine's been on together, and we will see you for the next game.